thought I'd come on today and then just walk you through our different notebook covers. So our journal covers, notebook covers, planner covers, whatever it is that you call them. So I thought I'd just come on and show you the different ones. So I'll start with this one. This is our Leuchtturm pocket. So it's designed for what it says, a Leuchtturm. Let me just get one of the notebooks out of here. So they're different sizes. So there's the standard size, which looks like this, and this will just hold one notebook. And then you have the wide version, which will hold two. So let me just get this one out so you can see. The design on both of them is the same, whether you get the wide or the standard. It's just this one will have a bigger depth, so that, and it'd be slightly wider in the cover, not very much, but slightly wider. And that's just so you can hold two notebooks in there. So the standard, it is designed so that you just slip your notebook into the back cover, and then you have this secretarial pocket for everything else. If you're a bit like me and always need two notebooks on the go, then this pocket is good enough to hold the front cover of your second notebook or your first notebook. So that's how it fits. So you have a front pocket, you have your secretarial pocket, and then you have your back cover pocket here, and then your notebook sits neatly within that. So that is the Leuchtturm note. So the Leuchtturm pocket, rather. Every notebook comes with a rivet in the corner and the branding. So that's that one. So let's take that out. The design of the wide is exactly the same. It just, like I says, is able to fit two notebooks in there. And I have a journal band around mine, and we'll have a pocket fountain pen of some sort in the front, as well as sticky notes, but they could also go in the pocket. So that is your Leuchtturm pocket. That's this one, stitched all around pocket. And on our notebooks, all the edges are painted. This one's mine, so there's a grey paint, but that's not how they normally come. I try to ensure that the paint colour matches the cork that you've chosen for your notebook. Right, so that is the pocket. The other pocket that we have, or smaller version notebook that we have, is the moleskin pocket. Now, the moleskin is slightly smaller than the Leuchtturm. So whilst you could get a moleskin pocket into the Leuchtturm pocket folio, as you'll see now. So that will fit, but you've got lots of room at the top and the bottom, but it does fit. But you couldn't do it the other way around. You couldn't put the Leuchtturm pocket into the moleskin pocket. That won't work. So this cover just comes in one size, but it can fit two notebooks, as I'll show you in a moment, or just one. The design on this one is such that you have the slit in the back here, which will hold your notebook closed. You don't have to have that, because whilst I have it like that, you don't have to have it like that. And I don't really like it like this, which is why I then produce journal bands and things like that. So those are other items in my shop. So we have the cork one, which you've just seen, but we also have elastic journal bands also, which will go around your book instead. Right, this isn't about the journal band, so let's move on. So this, like I said, will hold one notebook comfortably. There is extra room in there, but not as much as there would be on some of our other wides, which are designed specifically for 2. But this will hold 2. So if I demonstrate that for you, take that out and slip that in there. There we go, and you'll see you've got 2. It'll comfortably hold the 2, so that's fine. So that's our Moleskine pocket, and that is the Leuchtturm pocket. So 2 pocket notebook covers, depending on what style you like. And like I said, for the Leuchtturm one, you get there's like comes in standard, or it comes in the wide version, depending on whether you want to carry 1 book or 2, or just a thicker notebook. So that's that. Those are the pockets. Right, next let's move on to our A6 sizes. So we've got a few A6s here. Let's just get myself a bit more organised. We've got a few A6s here. We'll start with the A6 portfolio. Now we have portfolios and folios. So the portfolios, they come with the snap closure on the front, the usual branding and a rivet. This would not be on there. This is just on my version. I was testing this out. Yours would just come as normal. So branding and rivet. So it has the snap closure, and then on the inside you will have the secretarial pocket. Let's move all of this gumph. You'll then have the pocket to slip your notebook cover into, and then in the back you will have a half pocket and again a full pocket. Right, so that is the portfolio configuration, and all our portfolios, whether it's A6, A5 or A4, all have the same configuration. All right, so that's the portfolios. Then we have the folio versions. So I'll start with this one. This is the Hobonichi A6 5-year cover. So it's wider than just our normal A6 folio, as you can see. Let me just move that back so you can see. Okay, so that's what those look like. So they're both the same design inside. You just slip this out, in that they just have 2 slip pockets, one in the front, one in the back. Okay, again, edges finished, rivet in the front, branding. But that's what they look like. All right, so that's those. Now this one, the Hobonichi A6 5-year, that's what it's called on the website and on the Etsy store, will fit, like I said, what it's designed for, but it will also fit the Midori full year 1 page per year notebook. It will also fit that. I do have one, but I don't have it to hand, so I can't show you, but it will fit that also. Well, not that that needs a cover, but that's how big it is. It should fit that. So that's that one. And then, so that's that one, that size. If you just want to put 2 notebooks in it instead, like you see me do with some of the others, then you just buy this one and you can do that. So it'll come as it'll be the wide version, essentially. This is what the A6 Hobonichi is, 5-year. It's just a wide version. This then is just your standard version. So this has got a sterling ink A6 notebook. It's not a year, it's just one of their notebooks. So the pages are just blank, no diary, no nothing. This is, I think they're 200 and something page, 50 page notebook. And that's what your A6 planner will fit. And you can see it's snug in there. I've put the front cover and the back cover into the pockets, and they sit there. All right, so that's those. I always have a page marker in my books. It's not about the page markers, but hey ho, here we go. So I always have a page marker sitting in mine. So this is my 2005 notebook. It's going to be my everyday carry, along with my green notebook for business, which I have started using. So this will be my journal, so my everyday diary, so writing down my thoughts and so on. And this is my everyday planner. So this is my Hobonichi A6. So Hobonichi Techo A6 is in here. So that's what I'll be. That's my stack for 2025. I was going to say 2005. Right. Okay, moving along. Next, we have weeks covers. So again, we have a standard version and we have a wide version. Now, this is our old wide version. And it's old because it had 2 pockets in the front, and I might still keep the 2 pockets, but the design of the pockets will be changing. And then we have a pocket in the back. So again, the wides just simply hold 2 books, whereas the standard ones just hold, let's get that so you can see, just hold one book. Okay, and again, they're in the folio style. So just one pocket. This is just the cover. So this is the new version. I may put 2 pockets on it, but I think I'm just going to go to 1. Because to be honest, that's how most of you order it. When you order it on the store, you ask to have it without the second pocket, which is absolutely fine. I make all of these to order so I can make adjustments, although I am starting to have some ready to ship items now that our business is picking up. So it just helps me. Right, so those are the weeks covers, so the Hobonichi weeks covers. Just slip them in back and away you go. So yeah, wide and standard. So love these. And you can see from this showing of our notebooks that we've got a range of colours. The only colour we no longer have is the royal blue, which I'm rather disappointed about because I love this colour. But yeah, we don't have that anymore. The stockists don't do it anymore. Right, so next, but not last, no, I'll leave those. I'll do these ones first. So these are our TN style notebooks. So again, like always, come with our stamp and the rivet. It's elasticated. So like all other TNs, you have your elastics for your notebooks to go onto. So those are these. This is a standard. It's slightly wider than if you bought a leather traveler's notebook from the Traveler's Notebook Company. But that's for me. It just means that there's no overhanging of the notebooks. They fit in there nicely. So whilst this can hold up to 4 notebooks, it comfortably holds 2 with no overhang. 4, you might be getting close to an overhang. So that's that. The other one we have, and this comes with or without an elastic closure, is our B6 folio. So the folios, again, same configuration on the inside. It's got the pockets, but you have the option of having it without an elastic. So it would just look like our A6 folios, so without the elastic, or with the elastic. And that's the option on the store. You can just let me know whether you want the elastic or not. Okay, so that's the B6. This is a wide one because, again, I'm showing you all the notebooks that I actually use or have been using, and so I always have 2 books on the go, and so mine are always in a wide version. The standard B6 size will come slimmer, so if you order this on the website, I will design this for 1 notebook unless you tell me otherwise. All right, so that's that. One thing I forgot to say about this one, the TN, is that there are 2 versions. So there's the elastic version and there's the snap closure version. Okay, so there's 2 versions, and you can get all the sizes in either of these. Right, so the A5s are beautiful. I love them. This is my original notebook, so this always has a special place in my heart, because this is my original notebook. So this is where we started. The TN style, but with a snap closure. All right, so you, again, the configuration on the inside, you don't have any pockets, you just have your elastics, and you have a snap closure. So this is the A5, and then this is the A5 folio, which will fit your Hobonichi cousin. Okay, now branding on the front, snap, and the rivet. You'll see from the original where we started, we didn't have that in the beginning. We just put the branding on the back, and I may go back to putting the branding on the back, but the gold rivet will remain on the front. So A5 cousin, Hobonichi cousin, folio style, same, like I said, configuration on all of our folios. Same size as your A5 notebook, so TN style notebook. The only difference is obviously the depth. This one's slightly bigger in the depth, and that's them from the top. Okay, and the edges are always finished. This one is not finished, it's just got a base coat on at the moment because it's mine. I'm not selling it, so that's why. So I don't always put edge paint on my own ones. You can see I don't always put edge paint on. Right, so those are notebooks. The only thing I haven't shown you, which I'll need to move some stuff around over here, is our A4 portfolios. So let me just grab the A4 portfolio. Okay, same design as all of our other portfolios, like I've said. So have branding, rivet, snap closure, and then on the inside, the same pocket configuration, secretarial pocket, full pocket. You wouldn't have this, which is a pen loop I was testing out. I always use mine to test out new things. And then you have the half pocket and again, the full pocket. So that's the portfolios. They come in A4, A5 and A6. So those are the portfolios. Thank you for hanging around and watching our video. Take care. Bye.